Counselor.
Point of personal expression. Unfortunately, I have to do this. This is the second time I've done this in the last 3 or 4 months. But Madam President, I rise this evening to raise one very important issue that is plaguing this council. It appears that you and your staff have forgotten the fact that this is the legislative body of the city. The only place where the city council, the only place
Counselor,
where the city council speaks.
Counselor, I'm sorry.
Point of order. It's my
order.
expression. Why can't I do a point of expression?
You can do a point of expression, but you cannot make personal attacks on the floor. That is the rule of our body. So you're welcome to continue.
The only place where the city council speaks and makes decisions is in this room. If you and your staff want to stir up controversy, air personal beliefs, or get arrested,
I'm sorry, Counselor.
you're all
These
more
are
than
personal
welcome
comments.
to do so.
Can you make your statement without referring?
But please stop. Well, I can't, because unfortunately I did this last time, Majority Leader, and it fell on deaf ears, because this council is not run by the legislative branch. It's run by all 15 council people here. And in this last thing that just happened, I was not notified. I was not asked if I was to vote for it or against it. And unfortunately, this is what I wrote to try to see if we could get through to the body.
Which is fine, but just try to get your point across without making it any personal assertion.
Well, please stop portraying your individual actions as the council, because that ends up leaving the rest of us to pick up the pieces of the mess. You have been part of this council long enough to know if you want the council support, you come to the chambers with an ordinance or resolution. If you don't have the council support or are too afraid to ask, then maybe your communications are clear that it's your action and not those of the legislation.
Thank you, Majority Whip. I'm sorry, Councilman.
I think I'm
You're
speaking
welcome.
for a majority of these council
Councilman.
members.
You're welcome to speak, but you cannot make personal attacks on the floor. You're welcome to speak your mind, and I encourage you to, but you cannot make personal attacks on the floor.
Well, it's unfortunate that we have to get bombarded with emails and phone calls from angry and confused constituents who have been misled into thinking that I'm supporting something that I was never asked to support. Now I got to change my wording here, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings around here. Acting as though you represent, when you do these things, it represents, when it comes out in the newspaper, that we are all supporting whatever issue. Again, I repeat, there's 15 council members here, and we all have a voice, and we should be able to make decisions, because it certainly doesn't appear that we all have been asked. And I am a vocal person, as everybody knows, and I know other people think this way, but this is not right. I received many emails today from many people that are upset, and my stance from the beginning was that I was not asked. I would not support the flying of the Palestine flag. And as Tip O'Neill, the former Secretary of State, said, all politics is local. I was elected a Providence City Councilman, not a congressman. If people want to be a congressman, then go for Senate or whatever. But we should be doing the work of the city, not worried about international problems. So thank you very much, and I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings.
Councilman, just a point of clarification. It's not about feelings, but about our Robert's rules. Item 4, please.